So when you took that step to the smaller agency, was that a step back salary wise and everything?
It was a step up in salary, but
Okay.
it was definitely a step back in stature, if you
Yeah.
will. I mean, nobody was calling me and
You weren't going to the Super
trying to
Bowl
wind.
anymore?
Yeah, yeah. No, that was the last time I went to the Super Bowl, man. I got a football right here. I don't know if you can see it. I got a Super Bowl football right here that I got from Super Bowl. What is this? 44? Yeah. Um, yeah, no more Super Bowls. I haven't been
Yeah.
since.
But sometimes you have to take either that step back or the step to the side to open up new opportunities.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people are afraid again that fear holds them. It's like, man, this is, I know this, I know what's expected here, and I'm getting all these perks. I'm just going to ride it out. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's bad.
In my head, the thought process, and I was talking to my coaching clients yesterday, and I said the thought process was this: you go from big corporation down to a smaller firm, and then for me was going into entrepreneurship. And what it allowed me to do was go take the lessons from big corp, take that into small agency world. But I've got the comfort of, still W-2, I'm still, getting a check and all those kind of things. But I needed an environment that required me to be more hungry
Yeah.
because my goal was always to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know how to do it or what it was going to look like. I thought I wanted to run my own agency. So going to work for a small agency was very intentional
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to be with the principals. I wanted to learn from them. How'd you launch it? What'd you do? How do you manage it? How do you scale? I wanted to get that experience to make it easier for me to transition. In going through that, I realized this was very similar to the life I just left, but worse in some regard.
Mm.
Because at least at GM, I know GM's it's a huge corporation. They're always going to be in business to some degree,
Yeah.
right? Unless they just sell or close, whatever. But it's a huge company. With a small agency, I felt the weight of the world almost daily. I felt like every presentation, someone was losing their job if we didn't kill it.
Yeah.
And that began to wear on me as well. But I also realized that sometimes there's fluff in the corporate world that you don't get at a small agency, and you get even less of that when you step out on your own as an entrepreneur. So when I left the small agency world to go full time in real estate and be an entrepreneur, I think the biggest thing for me was recognizing that sometimes we can be too polished. We've got too much training and systems and processes and cute stuff. And you just got to hit the ground running and be, an animal and make the phone calls and
Yeah.
you just got to do the business, and it's tough because I had been trained to think intellectually about situations and what does a consumer look for, and let's do a consumer journey and a roadmap and all these fun, cute things. And at the end of the day, sometimes you just got to call people and just pick up the phone and call and ask them if they're interested in the sale. And it's
Yeah.
just, I think those experiences, um, it took a minute for me to process, but it's different when you're an entrepreneur and you're debating, you don't know where that next check is coming from. It lights a different fire under you than when you got your salary coming in. And yes, you want it to be well, but if it doesn't work, who cares? We'll try again next time. There's no next time when you're an entrepreneur and you got to hit some numbers and you don't know where that check is.